I have $10,000 worth of Pokemon in handhelds with no room to display them. However, before we build a display, we get to destroy a wall.
So this is clearly the wall, and we're gonna take it from this
To this.
So that's right, the game plan is we're gonna put some custom shelving in this wall that hopefully is deep enough to fit a Funko Pop, maybe a Game Boy or two, and whatever else we can fit. So the first thing we're gonna do is get rid of this drywall and see what the framing's like. But before we get into it, don't forget to super smash that subscribe button, and if you guys like the video, give us a thumbs up, because my hand really hurts and I can't do it.
Now I know it's a lot of fun being the Hulk and smashing things, but that creates way too much mess. So instead, take your drywall knife and run it all the way down your stud. Then it's easy to take off and no cleanup.
Phase 1 of demo is done. We got rid of all the drywall. Now we have to reframe this enclosure, and we're actually going to take some 2x4s, put them in horizontally to create our shelves, and luckily they fit a Funko Pop perfectly. Alright, so we just ripped out all the 2x4s. Now we're going to reinforce everything. Then we're going to start planning how we're going to do our shelves. We're done the main framing of this project, and it was a huge hassle. And unfortunately, we did damage a little bit of this wall. And because it's the backside of drywall, I don't think we can just putty and paint. However, I do have a solution to make this look fantastic.
So these sticky tiles are, yeah, they're a real pain in the ass. For one, it's great that they're so thin and that really helps us for depth, but the problem is it's so sticky, you can't do any micro adjustments and getting them straight is really difficult.
So the back of our display is now complete. We did put all the sticky tiles on to cover up the drywall. Our next task is to cover up the framing in these 2x4s, and to do that, we're gonna cut up and install some trim pieces. The trim is all done. We got to play with a nail gun, which is fantastic, and I didn't get hurt. But now it won't be a gamer's build without getting lit. So the LEDs are done, and they're from Govee. I'll link them down in the description below. And we also had to install the first shelf here so that we could feed the wiring all the way underneath into this outlet. So what we're gonna do is cut a bunch of 2x4s, some trim, some more trim, and then we have everything we need to make a shelf. When it comes to building these shelves, we're going a really simplistic route. We're gonna take a piece of 2x4, 2 pieces of trim, then we're gonna sandwich them like this and use the nail gun to hold them down. So we're gonna pre-make all of our shelves, then it's as simple as taking a screw and putting it into the stud. Oh my god, guys, it's looking fantastic. The LEDs are shining, the shelves are nice and sturdy. The only thing we have to do now is put on a few more pieces of trim and put on the cover plates, and then we're ready for paint. We are getting so close to completion, guys. The shelves are in, the trim is fully complete. The final step we have to do is fill all of the holes with some wood glue, slap on some paint, and then we're ready for the final reveal.
After you fill all the holes and cracks, take a fine grit sandpaper and give it a once over, then a wipe down before you start painting. Now I'm pretty sure I don't need to explain how to paint, it's pretty idiot proof. You get some paint, some brushes, a few rollers, and yeah, slap it on the wall. That's how you paint. So to pass the time, I have a joke for you. What do gamers use to make bread? Nintendo. Do you get it? Because it's like Nintendo, like the games, and dough, like the bread. Anyway, are we almost done painting?
With the painting done, guys, that means we have no more grunt work left to do on this project, but we do have to clean up because there is dust everywhere. And then we need to figure out what we're gonna do and put in this display because we have a few options.
The Funko Pops fit so nicely. I started with my Pokemon collection, which includes all the Funko Pops and yeah, all the games complete in box.
Looks fantastic for Pokemon wall, but it doesn't fit my whole collection.
Now, even though the Funko Pops fit perfectly, the rest of the games in my collection didn't fit, so I decided to switch it over for the handhelds.
That is it, guys. We are done. Finito. The display cabinet is loaded and ready to go. But before we show the big reveal, I just want to say thank you for stopping by. And if you guys love seeing more gamer DIY builds, hit that follow button because it really helps out the channel. You guys ready to see it? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So that's it for this project, everyone. Currently, we have the Gameboys looking fine. We might switch it back to the Funko Pops and Pokemon collection, but I'm honestly gonna leave that up to you guys. Put it down in the comments below and we'll kind of vote on what should be in this new display. A huge, big shout out to my buddy Shook. Without him, I could have never gotten this done on my own. And hopefully you guys stick around for more gamer DIYs. Until then, everyone, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you online.